Wow, can you believe it? A run that isn't in fire red. I know, right? So, I know you're probably wondering, why Pichu? Why not do Pikachu? Why not use any other electric type? And I think the reasoning is pretty straightforward. Just look at its stats. We got a base stat total of 205, which is literally Caterpie bad. Like, our best stat is 60, and that's speed. If you look at our stats, we have horrible HP, not really great physical offenses, and we have basically no defense. But you thought that was the end? No. Let's take a look at Pichu's move pool. It is abysmal. By level up, it gets 5 moves only, with its last move being Sweet Kiss at level 11, and by level up, it only gets 1 directly attacking move, Thundershock. Its TM move list isn't any better either. We're not getting much coverage. We got 1 steel move, a handful of not reliable electric moves, and just a few other things here and there. I mean, what are we gonna do? I don't even know if we can win this, but I guess we gotta try, right? So, unfortunately, some of my video files got corrupted, so I'm gonna have to narrate the Faulkner battle like this, with pictures. So, he sends out Pidgey, we knock it out with 1 Thundershock. Then out comes Pidgeotto, which has Mud Slap, so I'm worried, but does about 2/3 Thundershock. He goes for Tackle, and it misses, surprisingly, and we just knock it out. So yeah, easy win. So we're still back at it with the scuffed slideshow. Don't worry, it's not gonna last that much longer, only for this battle. So he sends out his Geodude, which is only level 4, so we go with Sweet Kiss, and we confuse him, and eventually knocks itself out. But then out comes his level 6 Geodude, which is a lot stronger, so I try to confuse it again, and it hits itself, and yeah, this is not happening. Okay, so this time I come with a different strategy. I use all of my PP except for 2 Sweet Kisses, and I confuse the Geodude so it doesn't attack, and we use Struggle, does actually most of its health, and we just knock it out. So the level 6 Geodude uses Tackle, doesn't do that much, so we take it out with Struggle. And last is his level 8 Geodude, and we go with Struggle. And he goes for Tackle, it's doing quite a bit of damage, it's gonna be close. He goes for Tackle, we're at 4 HP, so I just gotta go for 1 more Struggle, and we use it, and we win in the battle with just 3 HP left. Oh my god. Okay, back to actual footage now. And now we're at Bugsy, so he goes with Metapod, he goes for String Shot, doesn't really matter. His Metapod and Kakuna can't do much, but Scyther can, so I confuse it. We use Charm, and it's paralyzed, but we lose. Okay, what about one more time? Kakuna obviously goes down. Scyther, we Sweet Kiss, we go for Charm. It doesn't actually do much to us besides 1 quick attack. Alright, nice. Okay, Rival 2, so we use Thundershock, he goes for Lick, and we take it out pretty quickly. Then comes Bayleaf, and I'm a little worried. It goes for Razor Leaf, that does about half, that's not really good. It goes for Reflect, and I get a lucky Paralysis. So now I just go for Swift. Reflect is having that damage, so that sucks. And it gets fully paralyzed. I Sweet Kiss again, hurts itself, Reflect fades, and it hits itself again, and we take it out. Last up is Zubat, and yeah, it's an easy 2-shot. And now it's time for the dreaded Whitney fight. So I go for Sweet Kiss to confuse Clefairy, and we take it out pretty easily, but now here comes Miltank. We use Sweet Kiss, and it goes for Stomp, and as you can see, 2 Stomps take it out even with the Charm. So you can see me trying this over and over again, and the results don't really get much better. We're at Miltank, we're at 34 health, and we just lost. So it's not looking very good. I tried again, and yeah, look at that. It did almost all of my health with 1 Stomp. So I don't know how we're going to do this, but I think we're going to have to try something else, because this is clearly not working. So I come back at level 26, this time I taught Pichu Rollout because I think that this could be a potential strat. It goes for Vice Grip, which sucks, I'm a little worried, and we miss with Rollout. Alright, not a big deal, let's try this again, maybe we'll win. So this time, we do get the desired luck. We Sweet Kiss, it hits itself, that's great. So we're going to the Rollout, confused, hits itself again, that's great. And it goes for Double Slap, that's not great. We're 3 rollouts, and we go for Rollout, it goes for Rollout, and yeah, we won with 8 health. It was pretty lucky, but I'll take it. So after some time, it's time to battle Rival 4. So he sends out Haunter, I go with Sweet Kiss, and it goes for Lick, that's not ideal. And I am planning on using Rollout to just hopefully try to sweep his team. 3 rollouts took it out, that's not great. Magnemite survives a 4-return rollout. We take it out, we're at 20 health, I think we're gonna lose. Go for Sweet Kiss, and it goes for Poison Powder, okay. Not really feeling great about this. We're at 13 health, we're losing health. 6 HP, hurts itself, rollout, and oh, we don't get poisoned. Okay, Gen 2 mechanics, let's go. So for Morty, I had to reset quite a few times, but honestly, I wasn't really worried that much about this battle because I know that his ghost types all have really bad defense. So all I really needed to do was hope that Ghastly doesn't use Curse, and that we hit all 5 rollouts, and if we do, we basically sweep his whole team. The only problem is that rollout is a 90% accurate move, which means that there is a decent chance that we're not going to hit all 5, so as you can see here, we didn't. But finally, after quite a few attempts, we got this lucky run right here where we used rollout. We went for Lick, Haunter we outspeed, rollout, then Gengar does not put us to sleep, uses Mean Look for some reason, and with that, I think we basically win, even if we miss with the rollout. Yeah, there we go. Fortunately, after beating Morty, a lot of the game opens up, and that means we have a lot of trainers to gain a lot of levels, which is going to be very necessary, because I don't think we're going to have an easy time against the next 2 gym leaders. Chuck is the fighting type gym leader, and he is physically oriented, which means that is bad. We have 15 base defense, remember that. And Jasmine's steel types are not going to be easy. I actually don't even know how we're going to win that, but I guess we're going to have to try. Anyway, I still have a lot of grinding to do, so I guess we shouldn't be worrying about that so soon. So before I talk about the Chuck fight, I actually want to talk about the trainers in here, and some of them were actually giving me a hard time because of the fact that we have literally no defense. The first trainer with the Hitmonlee took me several tries, as you can see, because Sweet Kiss was not working in my favor, and it would just go for jump kick and double kick, so that kind of sucked, although it was pretty much just luck, but yeah. So I know you're probably expecting me to say something really cool about this Chuck fight, about how we just had some crazy good strategy, but honestly, I didn't really do much. I taught Pichu Thunder that I got from the game corner, and we just got 2 crits. I don't know if those crits mattered, but we won first try. He was easier than some of the trainers in the gym. Alright, so Jasmine is not happening at this level. I teach Pichu Mud Slap because that is our literal only super effective move, and it doesn't even knock out Magnemite in 1 hit. So yeah, this is not going to work at level 44. We're not one-shotting, as you can see, and when Steelix comes out, I want you to take a look at just how bad this is. Sweet Kiss, Mud Slap is doing like 1/12 of its health, and we don't have a lot. We only have 6 Mud Slaps, so I don't know. Are we going to whittle it down? Nope, it has a Hyper Potion. I mean, just look at this. Rollout is literally doing 0 damage to it. Yeah, I hate to admit it, but we're going to have to grind. So after trying multiple times at level 49 and failing, I decided that it would just be a better idea to grind at the Rocket Hideout and then do Price right afterwards because he'd probably be a lot easier. And what I actually find funny is that these guys are using level 17 to 19 Pokemon. We are approaching the 7th gym and they're still using stuff this bad. Like, you would think that, you know, at this point they'd use at least stuff in the mid-20s, but no, we're still at baby levels. Alright, so much to basically nobody's surprise, Price was really easy. Thundershock one-shot Steel, and then Dugong, well no, Piloswine comes out. I go with the Sweet Kiss to be safe, goes with Blizzard, does not that much, so we go the rollout. Fear Attack miss, that's great. Blizzard misses, that's great. And we basically won. Now we gotta actually battle Jasmine. Okay, so before I narrate the fight, I want to point out when editing this part of the video that this took 38 minutes to win. And this wasn't even counting for all the other attempts I made at the lower levels. This is just at level 52, and this was at 10 times speed, by the way. So yeah, I think we're just gonna skip to the winning fight because I do not want to have to relive this again. Okay, so the winning fight. She sends on Magnemite and I use Thunder because after all these attempts I found out that Thunder will one-shot the Magnemites, but we do need to get pretty lucky for that. She sends out Steelix and now we have max Mud Slaps to actually do damage because Rollout literally does nothing. We use Sweet Kiss and that is basically our whole strat. Mud Slaps lower accuracy and hope that it hurts itself a lot of times because 3 Iron Tails are enough to take us down, and that is not good. I don't know what crazy luck it has, but every time I kept doing this fight, her Iron Tails will hit, even after like a -6 accuracy drop. Like, it's crazy, and through confusion too. So as you can see here, we get incredibly lucky. We get a ton of misses over and over, hits itself in confusion, and we get a critical Mud Slap for the win. Now, we're almost at the end of the game. So I'm not really going to go over the Rocket Hideout as they all use poison types and they don't really have great special defense, but what I am going to go over is we got Hidden Power, which is a really cool TM, and it's a completely random typing based on your IVs, and just so happens that we got Hidden Power Water, which is really good. But you know what we are going to go over? The rival fight. Not because it was, anything crazy, but because it's a rival fight. So we take down Magnemite and Golbat with ease, and then out comes Haunter and we go with another Thunder. Luckily we do get those hits, and Sneasel comes out. So now I'm using this as an opportunity to go with Rollout, and we miss of course because, just our luck. We get a crit, which actually isn't very ideal because now we're not going to go full power, but it doesn't matter, we knock it out and we didn't really get into any danger. Alright, so Claire was yet another battle that got me really irritated, but honestly that was probably because I was doing this at 1 in the morning and I wanted to get it done before I fell asleep. So Dragonair, we really just gotta hope that it hits itself in confusion and we don't get paralyzed. So I had to keep resetting. We did get this lucky run, so Dragonair took itself out. Third Dragonair, what a creative team, right? It goes for Thunder Wave, we get paralyzed, it's alright. We're on the third Dragonair, and let's see if we take it out. Okay, Slam misses, we're at full health on Kingdra. Now we just gotta hope that we hit. Smoke Screen fails. Thunder almost takes it out, so it goes for Hyper Potion. We'll go for another Thunder, and let's hope we hit. And yes, we win with full health. So it's just a matter of luck, as you can see. Alright, time for Rival 5. So this one, again, took quite a lot of attempts because I needed just the right luck, which seems to be a really common theme with this challenge. So we get a lucky crit on Magneton, and then Haunter we go for Thunder, luckily we hit. And then Kadabra, I set up Rollout. We need a 5-turn to guarantee us the win. So there we go, level 65. And then Meganium, we need both of them to hit. Poison Powder, and go for Rollout, and it hits. Alright, I think we won. Golbat can't do anything, and yeah, we outspeed and win. And I did a little bit of calculations, and the chance of this battle going this way was about just 3%. So after some last minute grinding, here are our stats at level 73. Yeah, this is like Kakuna bad. Well, I mean, I guess at least we can attack, but I'm not really looking forward to this. So, unlike the Kanto Elite Four, the Johto Elite Four are kind of a joke. So first up we have Will, who has a level 40 Xatu. So you can already tell this is not going to be that bad. We go for Rollout. It's a crit. I'm not sure if that mattered. It probably did. So now we got Rollout. Executor goes for Psychic. Doesn't actually do that much. We take it out. Then it sends out Xatu. It's weak to Rollout, and he only has Slowbro left. So we get the easy win. And now we are moving on to Koga. And he sends out Raidos. We miss our Thunder, which kind of sucks. And he goes for Double Team, so we miss again. Miss again. Goes for Giga Drain. It's not doing a lot. Finally, we hit Thunder. Take it out. Next up, he has Fortress, which is bad special defense, so easy knockout. Then we have Venomoth, so I decide now is the time to start setting up rollouts. Goes for Psychic, doesn't do that much. Now we can pretty much sweep the rest of his team. Muck, we get a crit, that definitely mattered. And because of that, now we can use a 5-turn rollout on Crobat for an easy win. And now it's time for Bruno, who in the Kanto games was the easiest, and in this game he still isn't really that bad. We one-shot both Hitmontop and Onix. Then he sends out his Hitmonlee, so I go for Thunder and it knocks it out in one hit as well. Then he sends out Hitmonchan, so we go for Sweet Kiss just to be safe, but it didn't matter because Thunder one-shot it. And then finally he has Machamp, so I definitely go for Sweet Kiss so that he doesn't kill us, and he hurts himself, and another easy win. And next we have Karen, who I was actually the most afraid of because she has some bulky dark types and a few grass types as well. Umbreon is not a one-shot with Thunder, which is expected, but we do take it out easily. Then Vileplume, I go for Sweet Kiss so that doesn't hit us. We go for Thunder, and it does a lot of damage, surprisingly, and we paralyze it. And he goes for Stun Spore. Okay, that kind of sucks. We can probably still win, though. So next we have Gengar, uses Curse. Alright, I'm just going to YOLO it at this point. We can probably win. She only has 3 left. And yeah, now she has Houndoom. Goes for Flamethrower, takes us down to 49 health, but we one-shot it, surprisingly. And last up is Murkrow, so we just need to pray that we hit. And we do. Alright, on to the champion. And finally, we're on Champion Lands. And I already had a pretty good plan for this that was pretty much almost foolproof as long as we hit. We miss Rollout, which sucks, and it goes for Rain Dance, which is good. We're at full health going into Dragonite, and now we have a turn 3 Rollout that one-shots it. That's good. Okay, let's see if we hit again. We do, and that's another one shot, and finally his strongest Dragonite is going to go down if we hit, and we do. So now pretty much his whole team is gone. He has Charizard, so I go for rollout again, and it survives, goes for Hyper Beam, doesn't even do half surprisingly, and yeah, one more rollout and we win. So normally this is the part of the video where I would tell you, oh my god, this challenge was so hard, and also let me know in the comments what other video suggestions you have. Also please do that, that would mean a lot. But I mean, come on, we literally swept the entire Elite Four. So yeah, of course this is Gen 2, so this is not where our challenge ends. We still want to do the post game. However, I'm not really going to go over most of the gyms because they're pretty easy. If we can beat the Elite Four, we can beat all of the gyms very easily. So I'm going to only focus on 2 trainers, Blue and Red. After some time, it's finally time to fight Blue. So Pidgeot goes with Quick Attack. It does actually quite a bit, which isn't really good. Rhydon comes out, obviously it's a one shot with a water type hidden power. Next is Alakazam, so I go for Thunder, we hit and it knocks it out in one hit, that's pretty surprising. Then Exeggutor, we miss with the Suicune, then we do it again and we hit, it hits itself in Confusion, we go with Thunder, it takes in Sunlight again and we take it out just in time. Then we have Arcanine, and this is just absolutely like crazy. It's almost as if all of our bad luck is finally turning around for this last leg of the game. But we still have one final fight against Red, and this is, well, I level up to level 90 and it uses Charm. Alright, well that's not very good. We do take out Pikachu with a critical hit. Then Espeon goes for a Psychic, and that pretty much almost takes us out. And yeah, we're outsped. Alright, so I try again, level 96. Suicune, same thing, hits itself, that's great, so we go for Thunder, and takes it out, alright. And now for Espeon, we outspeed now at level 96, hits itself, go for Thunder, we miss, okay, hits itself again, and Thunder should take it out, yes it does. And then we have Snorlax, and this thing is the reason why it took so many attempts. One Body Slam is enough to take us down from 170 HP to 0. And we lucked out here, it hit itself 3 times in a row with Confusion. Now comes Venusaur, and hits itself with Confusion, go for rollout to set up for Charizard, hits itself again, go for rollout, takes in Sunlight, and we do just enough damage to take it out, and now we outspeed Charizard, take it out with the turn 4 rollout, and all we have left is Blastoise. It goes for Rain Dance, which actually makes our Thunder have a 100% accuracy, and that's it. We won. So, I'm not gonna lie, that run was very interesting. In some parts, it felt incredibly easy, and at other parts, it felt just so tedious and irritating that I would be spending like hundreds of attempts just to win one battle with the correct luck. And I think that mainly has to do with the fact that we were relying on a lot of luck-based moves. I mean, Suicune, 75 base accuracy, and then Thunder, literally just 70. I think Rain Dance probably would have helped, but I didn't really want to remove any of our moves since they were all pretty useful. And interestingly, Rollout ended up being pretty much like the star move for a lot of these big battles. I mean, we would not have beaten a lot of these trainers without Rollout, like especially Lance. So yeah, that's cool. And of course, as I said, literally after beating the Elite Four, if you do have any suggestions for future ideas, then make sure to comment them down below, and I read all comments, so they're greatly appreciated. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys soon.